The TSX has been having a great year in 2025, despite tariffs and ongoing trade issues with the US. The TSX is up around 21% as of now versus a more modest gain of around 14.5% for the S&P 500. It's not a rally you may have expected earlier in the year after the announcement of reciprocal tariffs and all this trade uncertainty. But there you have it. The TSX outperformed the S&P 500 thus far. It doesn't happen all that often. But which stocks have been the best performing ones on the TSX? In this video, I'm looking at the best of the best on the TSX this year. Here's a list of stocks with market caps of more than $10 billion and which have at least doubled in value. The one thing you'll notice is that gold has been a big theme this year. Amid all the uncertainty in global economies, investors have been piling money into gold, which has hit record levels this year. And unsurprisingly, many gold stocks have benefited from that, and they are among many of the top performers on the TSX. Lundin Gold, Kinross, IM Gold, Equinox, B2 Gold, and Agnico Eagle Mines are all gold stocks that have at least doubled in value this year. If gold continues going higher, which it may very well end up doing, then these stocks could also rise higher as well. However, this is still a speculative reason to invest in these stocks because if global tensions ease and economic conditions improve, then it's possible that gold could end up coming back down. Ultimately, it depends on your outlook for gold and where you think it's headed. You may be thinking, well, gold stocks can be safe buys, especially if there's a crash in the markets or a recession. But does the data really support that? If we look at 2022, when the market crashed, gold prices were flat, and all but two of the gold stocks on this list declined in value. The problem is that with mining companies and businesses involved with gold, it's not as simple as gold prices going up and down and the shares of these companies also going in the same direction. There are other factors to consider, including production issues that will weigh on their values as well. So be careful before assuming that gold stocks will offer you safety or that investing in gold is a surefire way to stay safe if there's a downturn. Now, what about the other stocks on this top performing list? Bombardier is a surprising one. I say that because this is a company that hasn't done well over the years, and I'm surprised it has been surging so much this year. It has doubled in value and the business has been doing fairly well. And as the country invests into more Canadian businesses, Bombardier may actually be an intriguing investment to consider. Earlier this year, it got a big order of $1.7 billion USD for 50 jets. It was an unnamed first-time customer. But when I think of Bombardier, I think of its brutal track record. Back in 2020, New York City pulled subway cars due to glitches and said that Bombardier sold us lemons. It's a pretty embarrassing claim, but Bombardier has been plagued with issues like this in the past. Today, it trades at 31 times its earnings, which I think is a bit rich for the business. In fact, the only stock on this list of top performers I'd consider is Celestica. It's a stock I talked about recently, with Jim Cramer referring to it as a freight train due to its impressive rally this year. This is a company that has been benefiting from the AI-powered demand for servers and products. It helps to build products for many industries, including those connected to the cloud. It provides servers, storage, and networking equipment that data centers need. It's not a cheap buy as it trades at close to 60 times its trailing earnings. But if the AI demand remains strong, then it may not be surprising to see the stock rise even higher. What do you think of the stocks I've listed here? Do you own any of them? Are you considering buying any? Let me know in the comments. And please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.